Going live. Okay, because the first time I still had the Wi-Fi connecting and it was messing it up because it's too weak out here in the yard. So yeah, so this is short live. I'm going to do 2 or 3 short rides today because it's kind of hot. Didn't get out early this morning, so I had stuff I wanted to do on computer. So yeah, so hey, here we go. This is going to be a short message about what I'm going to be doing the next few months anyway. I'm going to be doing chemo starting Monday, and we'll see how much that interferes with my bike riding activities. Yeah, may have to fight through some things and see how level I am as far as dizziness and stuff like that. They say you can have, but I don't know. We'll see. I've been through a lot of stuff where stomach and things. Yeah, I've had some problems with Whipple surgery and things like that, previous cancer. This time around, they're doing chemo with me. And like I said, I got a pretty strong constitution, but we'll see how it goes. They make you plan. I'm planning for, from what I've heard and read, it can be anything from diarrhea to constipation. So I've got medication for both. We got some nausea medication, but I suspect they may be prescribing me some other nausea stuff too. So, we'll be able to fight that. And I say let's just get out and ride. That's what I want to do the next few days. And we're going to be visiting, look for more lives, because we're going to be doing a trip to my grade school hometown of White Heath, Illinois, hopefully tomorrow. We've got it planned out, so that should be kind of fun. And we may stop a few other places too, like Champaign-Urbana. So I spent a lot of time in Champaign-Urbana in the early 1970s. When my parents were divorced, I was there. And parts of first and parts of second to third grade. No third grade in Champaign, actually. Parts of first and parts of second grade in Champaign. Because I split kind of maybe half of first grade in White Heath and half of second grade in Champaign. And then after that, we were in White Heath again. So so a good bit of stability there from White Heath from like second grade, all graduated from 8th grade there. So all the way to the 8th grade, just like Jeffro Bodine. So, did what we could do, what they could do with my brain. It's really not feeling that bad out. I may try to make it over to the B&O, so there I'll get some shade maybe. I haven't been out in several days because they put in my chemo port, so that they can access my blood veins basically easier and don't have to use my arms and things so much. Which is going to be fun. But anyway, the port is not bothering me at all now. It was really bothering me all the way up through yesterday. A little bit still sore to the touch, but really not sore to the touch at all today, hardly. And as usual, I was probably overdoing things too, so I may have slowed down the healing process a little bit, but I'll show you the neighborhood. There's really nothing to see right now, to be honest with you, because it's Middle of the day, nobody's doing anything. But I can turn it around. Let's see. I may have to find some shade. I can't see my screen right now. Oh, it feels good to get out and ride. I haven't been out riding in over a week now. I've got a new indoor exercise bike for the days when it's bad weather and when I'm not feeling good enough to get outside. I can maybe at least sit on the bike, exerciser, and pedal some. But, you know, it's just, I know it's not going to be the same. So I'm going to try and get in what I can between now and Monday. And yeah, I really don't know what to expect yet from chemo. I was thinking 6 months. I heard the worst part. My wife heard 4 to 6 months. And she was in the room with me, so I'm going to take her word for it. That it's 4 to 6 months, not automatically 6 months. So yeah, they'll be doing checks and things, scans to see how the little tumors in there are responding. And it's not anything big. They're all well under 3 centimeters, or they were. It's been a month since they scanned them, so God only knows. And they don't seem to be growing that fast. They're growing a little bit faster than they thought they were, but not that fast. So we'll see. Oh, there's a nice shade here. Let's ride around the neighborhoods around here, because that way I don't have to go out across any of the big roads. The only problem with this neighborhood is there's no big trees yet because it's brand new. It's pretty much all sun. They got trees planted eventually. Looks like they planted maples. Good luck with that. Some of them are pretty close to the houses too. I don't know about that. I wouldn't want a maple in my front yard that close to my house, because they tend to split. Maybe this is the kind that doesn't do that so much. I don't know. Plant a tree for a few $100 and then pay thousands to have it removed in 5 years or 10 years because the tree is causing you too much trouble. Yes, you got to be careful with how you place them. These are all, let's see if I can turn this around. Yeah. So these are all like well over $300,000 homes. These are big, mostly single story. You see a few gables, so there's a few that have some second floor options or attics. I don't know if there's any split levels in here or not. Our house is a split level, but These have got big 2-car garages and also usually a hobby shop garage too. It looks like, you know, a man cave garage or a woman cave garage these days. Okay, we're coming out here. We'll see. If the road's not easy to cross, I'm just not going to go that way. Yeah, there we go. I think school is back in session now. I don't know if they were just had the first day of classes yesterday. They're going to continue. Yeah, we'll see. Looks pretty quiet up here actually for the grade school. It might have just been like a first day, bring your stuff in and get your kids situated for new students or something. Because today it looks pretty quiet. To be honest with you, it's feeling pretty hot, and I'm going to head back. I think I'm just going to hit some of these neighborhoods around here and go to them instead, because the heat, it's the middle of the day, it's like 2 in the afternoon, so. And there's this one section of trail to B&O. One section of trail to B&O Railroad Trail is totally without shade this time of day, so I think I'm just going to head back this way and ride around a couple neighborhoods that I know that have big trees. Because you can zigzag around these places and end up at 10 miles pretty fast. You just ride long enough. And that's about all I was planning to do today anyway. I just rode this neighborhood the first time the other day because there were some people blocking the sidewalk, so I didn't want to bother them trying to go around, turn here and came back here and rode around. It was a pretty place. Unfortunately, the north-south roads don't have a lot of shade on them this time of day, because the sun's up in the middle of the night. I think what I might do is do a Dairy Queen run again later and do a live from there. So that'd be kind of fun. So we'll get a few rounds of the neighborhoods here and then head back home and cool it for the afternoon, and then have some lunch, dinner type stuff, and then head out in the evening and hit the Dairy Queen for a sugar-free, low-calorie dilly bar, which I think are great, because I'm basically pre-diabetic. I don't know how well my pancreas is gonna do and all this, so you know, you just got to kind of take it easy on it. I think less stress for it, the better. So trying to hold back on the sugar and stuff. But there's lots of good stuff you can eat. I mean, my God, there's all kinds of replacements these days. Monk fruit is what I've been using. I use the monk fruit with cinnamon on French toast instead of syrup. It's great. If you like cinnamon, there's a lot of things you can do. Just cinnamon toast is a good snack. And you got to watch the carbs too. But you know, I eat sourdough bread pretty much all the time, and I don't eat that much of it. Maybe a slice or two at a time, 2 or 3 times a week. So I try to limit it pretty much. It's not bad. Now, this is probably just as long as a run that I would have made going to the B&O Trail. It's no shade at all. I don't know what has to happen. I've got something itching my back. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we'll take the lake spur over here. Looks like somebody's out fishing in the little pond they've got here. And they're just taking pictures. Oh. Okay. So this is another fairly upscale neighborhood here. A lot of 3-car garages. I mean, at one point we could have used a 4-car garage. This is ridiculous in America, how many cars we had to have for a family because we don't have any public transportation. Indianapolis is pretty good, but if you live outside and you have to get into town for a job, which I did, you got no way to get there except by car, your own car. Unless you want to take and pay for Uber or Lyft all the time, which is pretty impossible. Now they've got some pretty good bike trails. The B&O Trail goes all the way into Indianapolis almost. It would still take me a long time to get to the state fairgrounds where I used to work. I got a nice trail and stuff here. Huh, I didn't realize this was a dead end over here. There you go.